Hi guys, it's your Island Girl and I'm back with another reaction video for you today. And today I'm reacting to Royal Marine Force US Marines to surrender in exercise after eliminating almost the entire unit. Hold on. Okay now. You heard that? Let's read it again. The Royal Marines force U.S. Marines to surrender in exercise after eliminating almost the entire unit. So you're telling me right now, say, listen, the American Marines cannot handle the Royal Marines if they have to go up against it. Ooh, come on in, rock back with a smile on your face and enjoy. To my regular schmegglers, day one, sweetie pie, sweetie pose. Come on in, rock back with a smile on your face and enjoy. Let's get into this one. Guys, I gotta see this one right here because I'm like, okay now. Let's go right about now. Okay.
The Royal Marines dominated United States forces during a training exercise in California, using a new battle structure. Royal Marines are taking on their comrades from the United States Marine Corps in the wilds of the Californian desert as they prepare for operations as part of a new task group. A new High Readiness Force, Littoral Response Group South, is to be built around Taunton-based 4O Commando and will focus on the regions east of the Suez Canal, ready to respond to global events.
Oh.
To ensure the commando element of the group are ready for deployment next year, the Marines must first complete exercise Green Dagger in the Mojave Desert alongside the United States and Netherlands Marine Corps. The exercises across sun-scorched deserts will test the Marines in a number of warfighting skills and their ability to work effectively with their Dutch counterparts who also form part of the Littoral Response Group.
Okay.
The conclusion of the exercises, known as Green Dagger, was 5 days of grueling warfighting which saw Allied forces, from the United States, Canada, United Arab Emirates, the Netherlands and United Kingdom, join forces to take on a highly equipped United States Marine Corps adversary. Green Dagger will culminate in a free-play battle, in which Dutch and British Marines will work together against the might of the United States Marine Corps to evaluate the effectiveness of each of the Allied forces.
So, Dutch, British against American to see if who can take. Listen to me, people. This is just fascinating to just sit here and listen because I'm like, okay, the mighty Americans, yeah, them doing this exercise to see how well they can handle. No, sir.
Exercises are taking place at the Marine Corps Air Ground Combat Center at 29 Palms, which covers an area similar in size to Luxembourg in the Californian deserts.
Okay.
Royal Marines have put the seal on desert exercises with an intensive 5-day battle in California alongside allies across one of the largest military training areas in the world. Commandos have spent the last 2 months in the Mojave Desert preparing for deployments next year as part of the newly formed Littoral Response Group, which is one of 2 new Royal Navy task groups centered on commando forces set up to respond to world events.
Okay.
Under reforms directed by the First Sea Lord, Admiral Sir Tony Radakan, Royal Marines commando forces are to become more flexible and mobile fighting troops.
Oh.
Experts from across 3 commando brigade came together to form the Littoral Response Group, with Taunton-based 4O Commando at its heart at the vast United States Marine Corps training facility at 29 Palms in California. The exercise focused around 3 urban sprawls which were defended by Allied forces, the largest of which consisting of 1,200 buildings purpose-built for militaries to test themselves among.
Oh.
The regiment has formed combat service support troops that deploy at range and are isolated from direct chain of command, working independently to keep supplies of food and ammunition flowing. The troops have been established to allow Commando Logistic Regiment to be in more places at once, while also continuing to make use of the Armored Support Troop, which provides force protection and moves Marines around the battlefield. Additionally, Commando Logistic Regiment are also continuing to develop their 3D printing capability, which helps provide battle damage repair options on the front line. The Littoral Response Group won decisive battles early on and gained ground from their enemy, But, with the United States Marines pushing into Allied territory, Royal Marines and their allies carried out raids behind enemy lines to stop further counterattacks. Our success has proved the new commando force concept is more lethal and sophisticated than ever before, and I am immensely proud of every member of the Literal Response Group and their vital contributions, said Lieutenant Colonel Andy Dow, commanding officer of 40 Commando. Operating alongside our partners from the United States, Netherlands, Canada and the United Arab Emirates gives us a fantastic opportunity to test, integrate and continue to push our capabilities in new and innovative directions. Throughout this deployment, our focus has been on integrating game-changing capabilities from across the commando force to deliver disproportional effect in the face of a free-thinking peer adversary. The exercise concluded with a last-minute enemy assault which was repelled, leaving Allied forces in control of over two-thirds of the entire battlefield. The commandos took advantage of one of the best military training areas in the world to experiment with new tactics and share knowledge with allies. Marine Sean McGrath from 40 Commando said, "This is the first time I've been to the States and worked alongside the US and the Dutch. Seeing how they operate and how we can work together has been really rewarding. It's been fantastic to work in one of the best training environments in the world. 29 Palms is absolutely huge and offers pretty much every type of training possible. We can train across terrains, in cities and with so much capable kit, I can see why we come here." This deployment has ultimately readied the commando element of Literal Response Group South for operations next year, joining its sister task group, Literal Response Group North, ready to react to unfolding events around the world. While on the periphery it would seem largely like the much more cumbersome and bulkier logistic task group of old, it is a much smaller, more agile and potent force and is designed to deliver a more tactically astute support, said Major Matt Williams, in command of the Landing Force Support Squadron and Logistic Task Group, of the Commando Logistic Regiment offering on Green Dagger. "We have come a long way since starting this journey in earnest last year. We've seen the regiment deploy both combat service support troops and armored support troop on two separate occasions, while also preparing for the forthcoming winter deployment in Norway and generating the first troop aligned to the Literal Response Group South early next year. The Literal Response Group North has already deployed to the Baltic this year and has a focus on events across Europe, while Literal Response Group South will operate east of the Suez Canal. The Literal Response Group South is expected to be functional next year with the addition of amphibious ships and aircraft."
I gotta be honest with you guys, that was very interesting to sit here and watch. I didn't want to really pause it because I wanted to follow along with what he was saying. So this is a joint group, more advanced than the normal. So the Netherlands, Canada, and British and the US. So that's four, all combined. And you're telling me that they went into they said one of the best training grounds you have out there in Cali. I didn't even know that. And they were beaten. They were beaten. The American forces were almost their entire forces were eliminated. Well, you gotta be happy that this was a joint. This was a joint operation training. See, I love when he came in and said, listen, the US Marines were going at it, and the Royal Marines was like, this ain't happening. Guess what we're going to do? We're going to carry out these attacks behind enemy lines and stop them in their tracks. I'm like, okay, now that's what I'm talking about. They weren't having it. But when you look at it, it's the Royal Marines, it's what? It is how you would put it is the quantity against the quality. So the US Marine was the quantity, but the Royal Marine was the quality. I don't know if you understand what I mean by that. Somebody must get what I mean. I don't know which other way to put it across. Very interesting video. Like I said, it's good thing that they're allies, or else there'll be a problem. But love what they're doing. Don't forget to go in the comment section. Tell me what you'd like me to check out next. The island girl, and I'm running out of here. Wrap back, relax, put a smile in the face. Give this video a big thumbs up. Give this video a like. And I'll catch you guys in another video. Be good, be kind, be safe, love each other. And you know what? Wrap back, continue to enjoy your lives. Bye.